Damn, bro. Change that thing. Had to change it.
Hey, pull the camera back a little bit, Ashkur, for me, Baba Kusha. Just pull it back a little bit. Okay, let me see. All right, that's perfect. Perfect. Boom. Boom. All right, Shalom Israel. How are we good on the audio? All right, no sweat. Shalom Israel. Yahweh Bashem Yahshai Brakathum. Yahweh Shemar Thum Bashem Yahshai. We are here Thursday night, One West Radio. We have a good one for you. We're going to be talking about being aware of false doctrines, amongst other things. Before we get into that, Karataza, I'm with Priest and Officer Karataza.
What it do? What's up?
And we're just going to get into these scriptures, man. We're going to give it a second, maybe about 30 more seconds before we go directly into the breakdown. But dealing with everything that, or seeing everything that's going on in the world, now is the time to really buckle up, so to speak, and really get in tune with, being perfect. You want to be perfect with the Most High. You want to be perfect with, in everything you do. You see what I'm saying? So let's really lock in as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. If we're not gonna be halfway Israelites, we're gonna do it all the way. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't gonna just be Israelites in class. We're gonna be Israelites 24/7. You feel me, Ashkur? So let's get into it, man. Go ahead, Karataza. You made a post. It was a really good post. Can you read that post? You made a post, man, and I think it's very heavy, and I think maybe some brothers and sisters who are not in the school may have missed the true meaning of it. You get my point?
Right.
So go ahead and read the post you made on Facebook. Go ahead, get into it.
When I said a couple days ago, I was like, when we say, you hear a lot of brothers, we out there on them corners and stuff like that. We tell people like, get in class, like, man, just come to class, get in class, and stuff like that. Now, it might be, you might misunderstand what we're saying when we mean that. When we say get in class, we're meaning like, I'm just gonna read the post. When we say get in class, we don't mean one or two classes.
Mm-hmm.
We mean dedicate yourself to coming to class and learn something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dedicate yourself to coming to class. Don't just, because some people might, like, we got people that come to class, right? They come to class just to debate. You know what I'm saying? They come to class just to try to prove their point to us. Like, we gonna change how we think or how we, what we stand on. You see what I'm saying? Or got people that come to class and go back on Facebook and argue on brothers about what our doctrine or, what we teaching and stuff like that.
Right. Ooh, I'm glad you said that.
And it's like, and then we're like, man, get in class. And they be like, we went to class. I've been in class before. Nah, that's not what we mean when we say come to class. You know what I'm saying? We mean dedicate yourself to coming to class and learning something. You know what I'm saying? Learn something from these brothers and sisters that you got around you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, people stood around and ate fish and bread that Christ gave out, listened to the teachings, and went back and go sin.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, the scriptures say there's no new thing under the sun. Those same individuals who are lackadaisical with this truth, who are not even lukewarm, but just completely cold or lukewarm, like the Most High is not looking for lukewarm soldiers, lukewarm princesses. He's looking for brothers in a zeal on fire, sisters with their zeal on fire. And let me tell you another thing. You brothers and sisters coming in, like, you got to learn, get that scripture out. Get that in Matthew. You got it. Let me see. Where Christ said, let me see. Matthew 18. Give me Matthew 18. Start at verse 1. Give me Matthew 18 and 1. You know, I know what I noticed in Israel. There's a lot of pride. You know, like in the ISUPK, we learn, every brother you see in here learn to humble themselves at one point. You get my point? You learn, like, brother came here and put on all black. You're humbling yourself. I know nothing. Teach me.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I gotta say.
All right.
But brothers come in, they cut their dreads. You know what I'm saying? Sisters putting on dresses for the first time.
Right.
Stepping out of their comfort zone, maybe. You know what I mean? That's humbling. It's a humbling thing to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead. Give me Matthew 18:1. And I'm gonna bring out why I'm saying that. Right. Go ahead.
The book in Matthew chapter 18, verse 1.
Go ahead.
At the same time,
read,
came the disciples unto Yahushua, saying, who was the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?
Right.
And Yahushua called a little child unto him, and set him in the midst of them, and said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children.
Right. Christ said, except ye be converted. What does the word convert mean? It means to change. You ever convert a MP4 file to an MP3 file? Right? Converts means to change. Right? What converts you? What converts you? Get Psalm 19:7. Go ahead. Go to Psalm 19:7, Ashkur. Come a little closer, Baba Kushai. If I come here, right? Right, read that part again in Matthew.
Matthew 18:3. And verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as a little child and become as little children, you shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Right. Christ said blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have to be converted. You have to be converted. What converts you? Psalms 19:7. Psalms 19:7. Let's get it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 19 and verse 7. The law of the Lord is perfect.
The what?
Law.
The law of the Most High. Read on.
Is perfect.
Is what?
Perfect.
Read.
Converting
what?
The soul. Converting.
What?
Converting.
What?
Converting.
Changing. Read on.
The soul.
The what?
The soul.
The napash in Hebrew. The soul. The scriptures are telling you what converts the soul. And the Bible also says in Psalms 119:9, wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way? How can a young man change? Right?
Right.
By taking heed thereto according to thy word. That's what the Bible says. The problem is you think you know better than the Bible. You think you know better than the men who study the Bible day and night. You understand what I'm saying? Who study the Bible hours and hours, eyes hurting, head hurting, trying to find this book to show this point and prove this to the people. Staying up late, going to camp, teaching 2-3 classes a week. And here it is. You think you're gonna teach me? You gonna teach Captain Gadalhar? You out your damn mind.
Right.
You gonna teach Commander General Yohana? You out your damn mind. The Most High set up priests and prophets in the ISUPK to teach brothers and sisters the truth. Right. And we're gonna touch on some of those false doctrine. You had a precept? Or go ahead. Go back to Matthew 18. So Christ said you have to be converted as a child. We'll explain why. Go ahead.
Verse 4, Matthew 18:4. Whosoever therefore shall humble himself,
right,
as the little child.
Why would you have to humble yourself as a child? Because a child has to be taught. A child can't teach the parent.
Right.
What's the child gonna teach the parent, Ashkur?
Nothing.
The parent teaches that child how to be potty trained, right? How to
eat with a fork and spoon.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
How to hold the bottle.
Right.
You understand? Like a lot of you think that you can hold the bottle. You can't even hold the bottle for the milk. You understand? And this is for, because you got a lot of groups out there who think they teaching the truth and think because they, wear fringes on their shirt that they're in the truth. And these be the ones who try to come up against us. They come always in the comment section, always messaging me, always calling brothers,
the untaught babes.
Yeah, you feel me? And they're not learned. I bring up a king of Israel, they don't even know who it is.
Like, have you ever seen like I hate to say bebe kid, but a child with no home training? You know what I'm saying? That's how these other Israelites is coming up to brothers that are well trained. You see a child with no home training and a child that's well-mannered, well-taught, and knows, right from wrong, what to do and how to do things. You got a child with no home training that doesn't know things, and that's who's coming up against us. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You wanted to say something, Mark?
Nah.
And here's the thing. There's only one school. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't humble yourself, like you may know you're Israelite. You may know, Judah, Negroes, Benjamin, West Indians, right? You may know that. You may know not to eat pork. You get my point?
Right.
But that don't mean you're in the truth. And that's a hard concept for a lot of people who know that they're Israel to grasp. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have people during the time of the book of Acts, people who tried to teach. You understand?
Right.
They didn't roll with Christ. They tried to go around the disciples. And even the evil spirit said to them, like, we know Paul, we know Peter, but who the hell are you? Do you understand?
Right.
Like,
right.
So there's an authority. Commander Junior Hana is directly under Christ.
Right.
That's just what it is. You understand? Like, he's the head of the nation of Israel. He gives the orders, man. He gets the orders from the Most High in Christ, and he lays it out, man. And they all righteous. What isn't righteous? You understand?
Right.
Go ahead.
Like, you see strong brothers like Mahyman, Tazariak.
You're General Mahyman, Captain Tazariak.
Yeah, General Mahyman, Captain Tazariak, all the generals under General Mahyman.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They pay homage and respect to Commander Junior Hana. You see what I'm saying? Captain Akai, Captain Mashat, it's like if I'm out of order. But these are great brothers. You know what I'm saying? Veterans, war vets in his truth. You see what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody touching General Mahyman in them scriptures.
Right.
Outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be trying to come up again. You ain't touching the officers of 50. Let's just keep it a buck. You're not. You can't, you because the Spirit of the Lord is not with you. The Spirit of the Lord is with us. You understand? And the Spirit of the Lord can't be with you if you're teaching it's okay to rape women.
Right.
How in the hell do you justify that? How do you justify beating a woman over the head, beating a girl over the head? A 12-year-old, that's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a woman. Because a 11-year-old got her menstrual cycle, she's not a woman.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And you think the Lord is with you? You out your damn mind. You think the Most High is with you, but you're afraid of a vaccine, or you think the mark of the beast is a chip? The Lord ain't with you. The Lord ain't with that nonsense, man. The Lord ain't with brothers saying that we don't know who the tribes are. The Most High ain't with that spirit. The scriptures say ye have an unction that ye know all things. That's what it's saying in 1 John, not some things. You understand? So, I mean, we're going to talk about, we're going to dive into a little bit of all of that. You understand? And because brothers and sisters, you got to watch out for those things. See? Everything we do in here, just like the school of Berea in the book of Acts, they sought out the things they were taught and they found them to be true. And when brothers and sisters come in here, it's because they like, damn, well, everything y'all saying is true. You know what I'm saying? So let's get Matthew 7:15. Matthew 7:15.
You done with the 18?
Yep.
The book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 15. Beware of false prophets.
What did Christ say?
Beware of false prophets.
Christ said, beware of false prophets.
Which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves.
Now, can you get the definition of the word beware? The definition of the word beware. Christ telling you to beware of false prophets. Like, you know how say on the sign, it'll on somebody's gate, it'll say beware dog present, or beware private property, right? You have to, what does it mean to beware? Beware, B-E, damn. No, but B-E, how you spell it? B-E-W-A-R-E. All right, 5th grade spelling bee champion.
Say, beware, verb, to be on one's guard.
To be on one's guard.
Right.
Keep going.
To take care of.
Right. To be on one's guard. To take care of. Understand this. When you believe the fact that a man can only have one wife, your guard is down. You're being lied to.
Right.
You're being lied to. You're comfortable with the lie, which is no different than a Christian. No different than the Christian church. A lot of these brothers and sisters in purple, you know, teaching that a man can only have one wife. That is, I mean, you know, not scriptural at all.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Or, well, you can have one wife, but you can divorce. You get my point? Like divorce is not lawful. Divorce is a sin. You understand what I'm saying? Divorce is frowned upon. Let me say it like that, right? You divorce a woman, but a man can't have more than one woman. Make sense to me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
A divorced woman get with another woman.
Right. That's a sin. Christ literally said that in Matthew the 19th chapter. You understand? Teaching that Christ is God. That's a false doctrine.
Right.
Teaching that Christ said, first of all, Christ died and rose on the third day. God don't die. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Christ prayed. If he's God, who is he praying to?
Right.
You know what I mean? What are y'all? Your guard is down. Go ahead, keep reading. If you want to chime in, go ahead. I already know.
Counselor. Where was that? 16. Matthew 7:16. You shall know them by their fruits.
Mm-hmm.
Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles?
Mm-hmm.
Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth corrupt fruit.
And you see the corruption in these churches, man.
Right.
In these mosques, in these fake Israelite groups.
Right.
You see men trying to hide the fact that they're sleeping with transsexuals.
Or little girls.
Or little girls. You understand?
Right.
That's evil.
Or heathens.
Or heathens.
Right.
You understand? Like teaching that, like I said, rape, that's a false doctrine. Teaching that rape is okay, that's a false doctrine. Teaching that Christ is God, that's a false doctrine. Teaching that, because we ain't gonna only target, you know, the fake Israelite doctrine, but also what our people believe in. Christmas.
Right. You
celebrate Christmas, that's a false doctrine. That is not biblical.
Believing that Christ is white. That's a false doctrine.
Believing that the color of Christ don't matter at all.
False doctrine.
That's false. And you should be beware of that.
If I could.
Go ahead.
Like in the UPK, I remember I heard Commander Julian say this a while back. We gonna teach the right thing, whether it's unpopular or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether you agree with it or you don't agree with it.
Right.
Like a lot of sisters don't agree with multiple wives, but we're going to teach that because that's the right thing according to the Bible.
Right.
See what I'm saying? A lot of brothers don't believe that we can't smoke weed and fringes don't go on the bottom of your shirt. But we're going to teach that because that's the right thing.
Like, what if Moses would have came down from the mount and he saw something he didn't feel like he liked and was like, I'm not even going to mention that because I know this is going to make them mad. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take the pork from them.
I know they love it so much.
Yeah. Right? Get Isaiah 30:9. Right?
Would that really have been helping to the soul? Would that really have been would he have been a righteous man of the Lord if he did that?
Right.
You know
exactly. What I mean? And the spirit that Israel is in, our people, they love being lied to. They would prefer being lied to just so they can be comfortable. You understand? Let's read Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9.
The book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9.
Read.
This is a rebellious people.
This is a what kind of people?
A rebellious people.
What did the Most High through Isaiah tell the children of Israel?
This is a rebellious people.
That we are a rebellious people. Read on.
Lying children.
What kind of children?
Lying children.
What kind of children?
Lying children.
Lying children. Read on.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord. You hear that? Now go to Isaiah. Keep reading.
Which say to the seers.
Which say to the prophets.
See not.
See not. Don't tell us that America's going down.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Right. Don't tell us the right things. Don't tell us what we're supposed to hear. Don't tell us what the Lord God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob instructed you to tell us.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Tell us what we want to hear.
Prophesy deceits.
Right. Tell us lies. Tell me I can get high. Tell me I can sleep with whores.
Look, and this is why the Christian church is constantly doing numbers. You know what I'm saying? This is why the Christian church stays full.
Mhm.
Because you go in there and you get lied to. And it makes you feel good the lie makes you feel good to go home and continue in your wickedness.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you enjoy going to the Christian church. That's where you enjoy what your grandma taught you. And when you hear somebody telling you that, what grandma taught you, what mama and your dad, that good Christian home that your parents built up, it's false.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? When we tell you that, that's why you look at us with scrutiny, because you would rather have the lie. Like a righteous person would be like, damn, you for real? Like, damn.
Yeah.
Well, then show me the right way then.
Right.
Come to class, brother. You know what I'm saying? Back to my first point, what I brought up. Dedicate yourself to learning the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Not just coming up, showing up, and trying to be I know it all. You know what I'm saying? I'm Big Bad Joe, and you can't tell me nothing. But then go on there with you can't tell you nothing else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go on.
Right.
And see how that gets you.
Right.
Right?
Right. Come on, man. Right? Keep reading. Or read it from the top again.
Isaiah 30 and 9.
Or 10. Go to 10.
It's like at verse 10. Was saying to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speaking to us smooth things.
Right, because this is let me tell you something. The ISUPK is the school of the prophets. I mean, it's countless prophecies that Commander Junior Hanna and the ISUPK since 1969 have prophesied and have come to pass, and prophecies according to the Bible that will come to pass. That keep proving that we are the men of the Lord. Understand this. You want to be lied to. We're not going to lie to you, like Christ said. We're not going to tell you, look, brother, I won't say anything. Go ahead. Go buy that whore. Go buy a woman, and I won't say nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That's evil and that's corrupt. I'm not gonna lie to you. You need to humble yourself. Come into these classes, learn this truth. Sisters, listen. Get over it. Your man can have another woman. Get the hell over it. It's not even that big of a deal.
Your man might learn that, but he still might not want another woman. But
that ain't your business to worry about if you want another woman or not. That's none of your damn business.
Your obligation is to serve your husband as unto the Lord.
And be a woman. Focus on that. Because I be seeing these videos. I've been really cool on like social media. I'm really cool on that. Like, I don't really you know what I mean? I see stuff for the school and stuff like that. That's really what I'm on there for. But I be seeing stuff like girl gets beat up for, talking to friend's boyfriend. I'd be like, you know what I mean? Like, granny could have went about it better, but you gonna really shoot her over that? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's evil, man. That is not our culture. Monogamy is not Israelite culture. You can't be a halfway Israelite. I don't give a damn what you're talking about. I don't care how much pork you don't eat. You understand what I'm saying? How many fringes you wearing? What you doing when the book is closed? What you doing when no one looking? When it's only you, the Most High, and Christ and them angels?
Right.
What are you doing?
How does your mind operate? You
right.
know what I'm saying? What does your spirit really feel?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people are good at hiding.
Oh, yeah. You know we Israel.
They good at hiding,
You read Joshua? Let me tell you something. I remember Crutchers, I first got Brotherhood class or Wednesday night law class. This brother went over Joshua like 10 times. remember the account of Achan or Achan?
Mm-hmm.
What happened with that?
The brother sat up there and tried to be sneaky.
He tried to be sneaky,
and
he tried to hide.
He hid they went and they spoiled. They just won the war, won a battle.
Right.
And he we were supposed to destroy everything.
Right.
He went and seen this nice little garment, seen some money, and he tucked it, hid it.
But we was ordered to
destroy everything.
Right.
And what we chose, what we kept is what we were allowed to keep. Everything was brought, to the brothers above.
Right.
But he chose to, I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna bury it.
Right.
Later on, we started dying in the war, and Joshua immediately knew something was wrong because we wasn't taking casualties.
Right.
Because the Lord was with us. You know what I'm saying? Joshua, 30 brothers died. Joshua knew something was wrong. Everybody started retreating. Even the brothers on the field knew something was wrong. Joshua went, prayed to the Lord. The Lord told Joshua, get up. Why you acting like you don't know what's wrong? And then Joshua was like, okay, we gonna have to figure this out. And he said, y'all have not done what I told y'all to do. His brother was hiding the fact that he stole these goods.
Yeah.
And it got found out.
And
they dealt with
didn't even get burned to death.
He got burned.
His family got burned.
He burnt his tent too. Everything he had.
Golly.
Everything.
Burn him. You understand? Like another example of that sneaky spirit is with King David and Bathsheba.
Right.
Remember, King David saw Bathsheba bathing from his balcony. And he looked down, he saw her bathing, and he was lusting in his mind, and he told one of his guards, hey, go get that woman for me. And the Lord warned David through that guard. He said, man, ain't that Uriah's wife? That was the Lord. Right. You understand?
Right.
And David didn't hear that. Yeah, go get her. You understand? He was lusting that hard after her. And he went and got her, and she didn't put up no fight. You understand? She didn't, hell no. It take two to tango. And that was wrong on both of their parts. And they thought they got away with it until a man by the name of Nathan, the prophet, came and confronted David. You understand? Hit him with one of the coldest parables in the Bible. You understand?
Right.
And hit him with, you read that account, right? Yeah. Man. And David thought he got away with something. Because not only did he sleep with Uriah, the Hittite's wife, but he also had Uriah murdered.
Yeah, plotted on his murder.
He mischievously plotted against the life of one of his men, and that was evil in the sight of God. And he thought he got away with it. Listen, King David didn't get away with it. Of course, what happened? That child that she got pregnant with died. You understand? Who else? Judas.
Right.
Judas. He went on the low and did his thing and betrayed the Lord for 30 pieces of silver. And he died. He died for that.
You got the brother in the book of Genesis, Judah's brother. Right?
I was just about to ask. You just brought that out, not to Zach.
Onan and
I think so.
I think it was I think Onan was the one that spilled the seed. Yeah. That's what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. The Lord killed him for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Just for not doing that.
Doing what he was instructed to do.
Yeah, that's small.
Because he was trying to be sneaky and just like, I'm just gonna hit this and get on. I'm not gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I just want to just, get it in and get on.
You see what I'm saying? Christ said everything in the darkness shall be brought to light. Listen,
it got recorded in the Bible.
Yeah.
The brother's trying to be secretive. Next thing you know,
he in the Bible forever. He in the Bible of every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. You understand what I'm saying? Like, here's the thing. And another thing too, man, let me tell you something. These people that teaching these way out doctrines, they don't care for your life. They know you like being lied to. And here's one thing that God hates. God hates a man that plays games with his people, that plays games on the minds of his people. Right. Because ultimately you're moving their mind from the truth and the most high power to you. And now because you're lying to them and they liking the lie, now they're going to start paying you. They're going to start giving you money. They're going to start giving you money. They're going to start, funding everything you do, funding all your trips to Africa. You understand? And here's the thing. The Lord is not with you or your lies. You understand? Like a lot of fake Israelites celebrate their birthday.
Right.
You understand?
Right. That's
happy birthday, Ak. What the hell? Shalom. Happy birthday.
Good to see you made it another year.
Or no, not happy birthday. But they say happy birthday. Happy special day. Niggas like try to be loophole Israelites. Trying to get well, technically, brother, it's not my birthday. It's my special day.
I know you don't celebrate birthdays, but I just want to tell you happy birthday anyway.
Yeah.
And you be like, I thank you. I appreciate all that, man. You know, it is my birthday. That shit. On the low, you just, little private text messages.
Yeah. I don't think nobody tell me that no more.
I don't get that.
You know what I mean?
I did.
Like, if I do, I don't respond. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh, it's my birthday day? How do you know? I show them how irrelevant a birthday is. You understand? You like, where my gifts at? What you got for me?
Or you feel vexed on your birthday because you feel like you should be getting gifts. You should be celebrated. You should, go out to eat or whatever the hell it is.
Right. A lot of you. Let me tell you something where a lot of brothers in the world who struggle with coming to the truth, or fake Israelites who struggle coming to the truth, they know the truth. Here's the thing. Their woman does not want them in the truth. So they're going to do whatever. A lot of us are, not us, but a lot of you are weak under your woman. You're weak under your woman. Your wife said you can't have another wife. Not you, nigga.
You're going to hurt their feelings.
Not you.
You're going to hurt their feelings.
Not you. She said you better not. And she checks you, and you don't even look at another woman's direction. You understand? Like, where's your nuts? Where's your nuts, black man? Get that in Isaiah 3:12. The Lord said, children, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. Your woman is why you celebrate birthdays. Your woman is why you celebrate Christmas. Your woman is why you celebrate Valentine's Day. And you weak under her. And it takes for the ISUPK to tell you, stop being weak under your woman. And it takes the ISUPK with the spirit of God and Christ to tell the man to be a damn man. You understand? Be a damn man. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
The book of Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12.
Being under a woman, that because niggas teach that is a doctrine in the world of Israelites, not us, of course, but they teach the Holy Spirit is a woman. God has a wife.
Yikes.
Wisdom is because it'd be like wisdom. She is this and that. She's more precious than
fine gold.
Right. They they think God is intimate up in heaven. God plans dates and stuff. This Christian. You understand?
Yeah, that's
completely lost, man. And that's why you got to beware. Your guard is down. You're being lied to. I know we're coming off strong. Listen, you think Elijah, when he was going against them prophets of Baal, he was subtle? He was passive aggressive?
It was like hundreds against one.
He said, your God ain't nothing. He didn't say, hey, look, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Hold on here.
Yeah.
We can sit down and work this out.
Clearly, I'm outnumbered. You get my point?
Right.
No. Go ahead.
The book of Isaiah chapter 3 and 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Right.
Oh, my people.
You hear that, right? God, tell me the Bible ain't real, Crosses.
I can't.
Women rule over them, man. We in a state where not only you got women in high places of authority. Let me tell you something about the Israelite woman. We love the Israelite woman. You understand? She has her place. She has her role. We don't demean women of what makes a woman a woman, right? We love our women. You understand what I'm saying?
We just rather have our women.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We teach our women to be our daughters, to be women, not men.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
There shouldn't be no women out there with you at camp. Shouldn't be no women out there teaching the damn Bible in class.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that.
It shouldn't be your woman should be going live. But you look, I just had to cut it off. I seen a dude, he came out, his wife came out, she had him reading the Bible for her.
Yeah.
She breaking it down.
Yeah.
I said, this ain't some of the most.
Yeah. Woman even listen, I don't know why, right? But say I'm scrolling on like TikTok or like YouTube, right? And you know how you have like they like recommend videos, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I watch like biblical documentaries or archaeology and stuff like that. So I guess it shows up on my recommended feed. And it'd be women teaching the Bible. Or women calling themselves teaching the Bible. Listen, let me tell you something. You're a woman. You have no business calling yourself teaching the Bible to people. Now you can teach children. You understand what I'm saying? There's things that tell you in Titus, the 2nd chapter, what a woman is supposed to teach and to who.
Right.
But a woman is not to play what happened to King Uzziah when he tried to play the role of a priest? He got struck with leprosy. That wasn't his lane. You understand? And you read that, that's a theme in the Bible. Stay in your damn lane. I'm not going to attempt to do things women do.
Right.
I'm not a woman. You understand? I'm going to do things that men of God do.
Damn
you do
right.
things that a woman of God does. You sew, braid hair, cook. Those things is needed. I can't, you know what I mean? I'm not going to teach class, sew, cook, make cookies and from scratch. I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you can, most high in Christ. Ain't no sin against that, brother. But, you know, you get my point.
Don't be
Get the
out here.
spirit of what I'm
brother,
saying.
don't be out here braiding other brother's hair. That's all I get.
Hey.
I would get if I
Hey.
walk in, I see a brother right here. I'm like, don't do that shit. We got a sister for that, man.
Hey, so like you. Ain't no man touching my hair. So like you. That is not, I don't know what spirit. Listen. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into all that, man. What time is it? You know? Shoot. But yeah, that's one of the things that we gotta get away from, man. And the reason why our people indulge in these false doctrines is because they like being lied to, man. I wasn't comfortable being lied to. I wanted the truth.
Right.
I wanted the truth 100%, unfiltered. Just give it to me. You feel me? And Commander Junior Hunter, man, he laid it out there. And he gave the order that all camps come together. Come back home. Because ISUPK is undoubtedly the home of the truth. 1969, 1 West, Harlem, New York.
Undefeated.
You name a battle, we lost. You understand what I'm saying? You name a war, we've lost. None. Because God don't lose. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what you gotta understand. When you come up with these, the Sabbath is based on the moon doctrines, it gets crushed. Because it's no scriptural evidence for that.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? When you could buy horse, there's no, that's a sin. Come on. You know what I mean? And that in itself is just nasty.
And then, like, if I could also want to touch on this, like, beware of how y'all keeping and doing these high holy days, too. They have your children out here keeping the Day of Atonement. You know
Oh, my goodness. That's an excellent point.
Little babies out here keeping the Day of Atonement.
Oh, gosh.
Old people just, hey, you got to do it. We got to do it. That's not in the right spirit. That's not how it goes in.
That's not the spirit. That shows you that the Lord ain't with you.
Right.
And that's why you got to get into these classes and get into, if you're a brother, into these ranks. Get you a Hebrew name. Be a changed man. A lot of the sister, Mariah, right, from Texas, excellent sister. She said, she made it, when everybody doing little red flag things, I'm an Israelite and I gave myself my Hebrew name. Red flag.
Oh, yeah.
That's a fact. Abram didn't change his name from Abram to Abraham.
Jacob didn't change his name from
right
to Yasha. Jacob to Yashala.
Right. Even what was his name, man?
Saul to Paul.
Saul to Paul, yeah. I want to say Peter was Simon Bar Jonah, sir, who was surnamed Peter. You know what I mean? Who else, man? It's somebody else. You read those accounts. Go ahead, not to Zach.
Joshua was O'Shea.
Joshua was O'Shea? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Moses changed his name to Joshua.
That's right. That's right.
Damn.
That's right. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you got to listen, brother. Get into them scriptures. Read that Bible, man. If any of you have questions, y'all know where to find myself. You know where to find Precinct Officer Karatazar. You know where to find any brother in your. And listen, you brothers and sisters, let me say this, and then I'm passing to you. Like, you brothers and sisters in California, you know where the school is. You know where the truth is. Put the weed down, man. Put the blunt down. You can get into these classes. You can drive 30 minutes. Brothers can drive. Brothers will walk 1,000 miles for a woman. You can put $20 worth of gas in your car and get to class in San Bernardino. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You can make it out there to camp. You can do it. You know what them fake Israelites is teaching is false. You just gonna sit in there? You gonna sit there and listen to them lie to you?
Yikes.
They proving they don't care about you.
And you proving you don't care about yourself.
This is not Christianity. It's the truth. You gonna sit there and let them lie to you? Call Captain Gadahar. Was it 619-259-1083? Call the number. Start checking in. Start figuring out how you gonna sit there. These niggas had a Passover. Salakia. But some brothers, yeah, I'm not with that. You understand?
Right.
That was evil. You understand? Ain't no getting around that. You don't sit there and listen. You're in a Christian church, and you're a Christian. Here's the thing, though. You have the opportunity to change, and that's our job. Mm-hmm. To tell you, hey, listen, this is what it is. That's not true. You understand? The mark of the beast is not a tip. You cannot buy women for sexual pleasure. You can't do that. Mm-hmm. Buying prostitutes. What happened to the whole sex? What happened to sex is marriage?
I guess that's out the window.
Listen. Any last words, Zach?
If I could too, sir. Like, I want to tell brothers and sisters, like, committing yourself to this is not easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, you have your setbacks. Brothers telling you getting in classes, but your life ain't easy as it is. You see what I'm saying? Be right in your doings, man, and stop letting small, like, for lack of a better word, small things, small shit hold you back. That is nothing but garbage that's holding you back. And stop making excuses for yourself to come into these classes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop making excuses for yourself to be a righteous woman.
Yeah.
Battle them demons in your mind.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Fight that shit off.
Yeah.
It's for the benefit of yourself. We ain't telling you nothing to benefit us. It's to benefit you.
That's heavy. Fight that shit off.
You feel me?
Hey, I'm about to
get it out your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fight it off.
Mm-hmm.
Be strong about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
People, women always talk about, I need to care for myself. That's how you care for yourself. Fight them demons out your mind, out your body.
Not by burning sage.
Yeah, that ain't gonna help.
Sage ain't gonna do nothing.
That's just gonna cover up your fart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna help you.
Right.
What's really gonna help you is learning that, okay, the way that I'm thinking, the way that I've been thinking, and the way that I've been taught is wrong. And learning the right way to do it. Mm-hmm. For brothers and sisters. And be strong about yourself. I can always tell a brother from in the world, when we dap them up and say, when we see him, we know we have a little interview or something, dap him up in the world, he be smoking a blunt or whatever, we dap up, that be weak. You know what I'm saying? That be fragile. Like, bro, come up here and put some strength on you. You see what I'm saying? You're not gonna dap up a brother like that no more. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be effeminate in your actions or thinking things is cool. Your woman's not gonna run you. She's gonna be obedient to you. And y'all gonna run in a proper and orderly household. You see what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
These are things we gotta get back to because time is short. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Christ cometh in the hour which no man knoweth. And he's gonna be glad to when he come back, he's gonna see brothers and sisters working. And the ones that he don't see not working, you know what I'm saying? Lord, I can't even say that to y'all.
Look, Christ said this. Bring hither and slay them before me, which would not that I should reign over them. Those that don't want Christ to reign over them, justify their sins. And Christ's gonna get order. Christ's gonna get order. You understand what I'm saying? So, any last words, Zach?
Sir.
Listen, man, this is One West Radio, man. I want to say big ups to Commander Junior Hanna, the generals, the captains, man. Big ups to Captain Gadahar. Big ups to Captain Quam, who couldn't be here tonight, who always holding it down, who always working behind the scenes. Big ups to Preaching Officer at the Wagga Bar holding down the class tonight, man. Big ups to all you brothers and sisters out there fighting the fight and keep fighting. And like Crothers, I said, man, fight that shit off.
Right.
That's heavy. Fight that shit off. You know what I mean? And with that, we signing out. Shalom.
Shalom.